We go. On the TV screen, I have John Nolan again from Inspired. I haven't watched the whole thing, but he's talking about Three Eye Atlas. And he has started pointing out a lot of things that I've been trying to say, like, what is on this thing? Like, he's talking about Avi Lob, who's been thrown at us from every direction they can to tell us all sorts of things. Like, is he on the side of humanity or is he giving us information that they want us to have? Because NASA's not giving us any, which is pretty weird. And Luna LaShawn there in the government, I don't trust any of Trump's harem. I really don't. She wants to push for Three Eye Atlas because she thinks it's more. It's all weird because Avi Loeb wants, like, if he could pick one person to work with, it's Kim Kardashian. Why? Because Kim Kardashian now believes that the moon landing might not have been real. Fuck, man, I don't know. I wish there was a I wish there was a truth stone and you could make people put their hand on it and ask them and say, "Hey, you're gonna fry if you don't tell the truth." That'd be the greatest stone of all time. I wonder if there's one out there. This Three High Atlas thing does bug me. Are they trying to get us to think that it's the Blue Star Prophecy or what's going on? I don't know. I don't trust Elon Musk's Dyson sphere around the Earth. You never know what might come in the sky that might be a projection. I don't know. I'm just saying, just in case. I'm not saying that's what Elon's doing. It might be for internet, but that never made sense to me. But I'm not a science guy and I don't understand all. But it just seems a little overdone. You know what I mean? The whole Dyson sphere around the Earth, that should be concerning. If you guys go take a look at it, there is images out there that'll show you what Skylink or whatever it is looks like outside of. I don't know. It's weird. It's hard out here. Trying to put things together because you don't really know what's real, right? I mean, you just try and say, hey, that's fine. Because like Roseanne Barr here, I can't imagine anybody going against, like, I really can't imagine anybody going against God, but I just fail to see where she's with the loving creator. I mean, she acts the part sometimes, but she gives herself away. I mean, children of God don't threaten to physically kick somebody's ass and accuse them of being paid by Qatar unless they have a reason other than to just say that they're. I don't know. That was a weird one for me. So the whole sticking up for, like, I'm sorry, the fucking commandment should mean something. And if that woman can't get her, I don't know. I don't know. HK, being honest, a Rainbow Warriors. Okay. Well, hey, I'll take the gay away from the gay. Gay does not mean homosexual. Just like the rainbow doesn't mean homosexual. The rainbow belongs to God, and gay is happy. And not all homosexuals are happy. You know what I mean? So they don't get the name anymore. We'll start using things the proper way, eh? How about that? We're warriors for God. We're the rainbow warriors. I don't care how sounding. gay it sounds. I didn't fucking give it. You got a problem with it? You take it up with the natives, hey? Why don't you take it up with them? Go tell them you think they're gay, hey? They're the ones that call it the Rainbow Warriors that are coming, and, well, who's not to say that there's a lot of different prophecies, all with the same ending pretty much, you know what I mean? They're all waiting for the same thing, maybe. Who knows? Same person? Same person to come tell them they're the person? Hey, HK, do you like being told you're the person? You have to become a rainbow warrior in order to find your soul? Hey, it's the only way to be with God, I think. So, what's the criteria of being a rainbow warrior? Well, you gotta want the truth, eh? You can't get to God without Jesus. And, well, people miss the message of Jesus. But I think Jesus left a bigger message than what we're given. But still, with what we're given, we should be able to fucking figure out. But no, there's a mess going on in Christianity. You know what I mean? And I don't think she's good, and I don't think she's Jesus. Not at all. Oh, what's that one? Oh, there.
Do this. That's why I've been opposed to it all. I'm going to vote to move this forward. I think it could be close to a unanimous vote because everybody here, all the Republicans, want to go on record to show for maximum transparency, but they also want to know that we're demanding that this stuff get corrected before it is ever moves through the process and is completed.
What an actor, eh? Do you see that? Maximum transparency. Mr. Brown there. Mr. Brown. That guy wears more makeup than any he's always got makeup on. Always. I'm not saying like just a little vain, you know what I mean? But let's go like this.
Remnant weren't chosen just to see the truth. They were chosen to live.
Here we go. No. Like, look at this. Let's go over some of these TikToks.
Congress to release files. Why not just do it now? Well, it's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter. It's the way you ask these questions. You start off with a man who's highly respected, asking him a horrible, insubordinate, and just a terrible question. And you could even ask that same exact question nicely. You're all psyched up. Somebody psychs you over at ABC. They're going to psych it. Uh, you're a terrible person and a terrible reporter. As far as the Epstein files is, I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. I threw him out of my club many years ago because I thought he was a sick pervert. But I guess I turned out to be right. But you know who does have? Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, who ran Harvard, was with him every single night, every single weekend. They lived together. They went to his island many times. I never did. Uh,
So if it's a Democratic hoax and he's throwing all these names out there, why was he saying it was a hoax before? Like I said, when the fuck did he get this information? Do you know what I mean? And all he's doing is projecting. I didn't think that that was a nasty. It was hey, I to know this stuff. I didn't see the reporter coming at it any more nasty. Like, but he projected. He called the reporter a piggy, a piggy. You know what I mean? And he says he doesn't talk like that about women, but obviously he does. It's not just Rosie O'Donnell. Like I kind of gave him a little break with Rosie, right? like Rosie titter-tatted with him and, well, you know what I mean? She was making fun of the way he looks, just the way, like, he was making fun of her.
Andrew Weissman here. All these guys were friends of his. You don't even talk about them.
What about Lex Wexner? His name is, right? Here, this is something we should talk about. InfoWarrior, let's talk about this. Eyes open. I found an article which had your name and photo as the founder of the MAP movement. I think you got it wrong, but or maybe it was anti-MAP and you didn't get the memo. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying to convince you guys to come together. What's up, homie? Oh,
Can you keep an eye on Mama Helen tomorrow? Noah's got his CPR course, so it's just gonna be her. She's got pneumonia,
yeah.
so it's just gonna be her with Ellie over because Noah's gonna be gone to the class for 9 to 5.
All right. No problem. What were we going on there? Carla is living up to his name now. Well, yeah, but I'm trying to be a free man. I'm not right now. I'm I'm living in someone else's fucking dream. I'm living in George Soros, Bill Gates, and Klaus Schwab's dream, where they manipulate the minds of the fucking whole world and make the and have you fucktards come against the ones that want to fucking change it, bud. We don't like George's dream. We want our dream, our own dreams. And we want you to dream a little dream of your own. But fuck, you can't give up your master Soros. Let him go. My business so we could help some people. Let's find out who's real and who's fake, right? Watch this. So, in case you guys don't know, that's Amanda Bynes. She was a Disney actress. Okay. So, as you can see, she looks a little different. Now, is that on purpose? Is this an acting job to get us to think shit? Or is this somebody in fucking pain who can't get justice for what happened to her as a child? Because Dan Schneider gets to run free and wild. And none of your favorite podcasters, they should be begging to get her up there with fucking Cash Patel and all these other fucking people and finding out what the fuck's up with Dan Schneider. Because if you watch the beginning of this video, it says that, well, she got pregnant by Dan Schneider. Let's see exactly what it says. The man I got pregnant with at the age of 13. 13. 13. And we don't think that that would have an effect on somebody and change the trajectory of their life if they didn't want to continue going down the path that was going to pay them. You know what I mean? Instead, they wanted their soul. But instead, their soul gets tortured because they have to live with the pain of a pig, if that's the deal. What do you guys think? You guys think Dan Schneider should be walking around on the streets? Do you think where's PBD on that? Why isn't he talking to Amanda Bynes and getting justice for her? Why is she posting that stuff on the internet? If it's not true, why can't the FBI put up a warning that Amanda Bynes is out there lying about people and trying to make them look bad? Why can't we close this kind of bullshit? Where's Steven fucking Crowder when you need him, eh? Is he even American? I heard he's Canadian. I can't remember where I heard that from. I gotta look into it. But what the fuck? Why do we not protect people? But Dan Schneider probably I think he did get fired or something. He got a huge benefit package, I think it was. You guys would have to go look into it. But let me know if I'm wrong there or not. You know what I mean? Did Dan Schneider get justice if he fucking knocked a fucking 13-year-old girl up? You don't think that that 13-year-old girl's gonna have fucking mental issues for the rest of her life if she can't fucking, you know, not be a victim and say, "Hey, fuck, someone cared about me enough to fucking" like, if she was a victim, how many other victims were there? Do you think people like Dan Schneider stop at one fucking victim? I don't know. I'm not Dan Schneider. It's like that fuck stain that came from Israel to come visit you guys in the USA. And he was feeling a little lonely. And well, your intelligence agencies actually fucking caught him being not so fucking intelligent, trying to fuck pick up children. But no, those kind of people can pick up space and go back to fucking Han Ali, eh? And no one fucking cares. Hey Willard, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, Willie? Willie, Willie. It's gonna get chilly, Willie. You fake fuck. You're a twisted mother trucker, and I know it. You're a scared little bitch who likes to write comments in my videos, and I can't even comment back. Nor can I go over to your channel and do as like you do to mine. Hey, bud, we little scared. Hey, Willie. Hey, Willie. Your days of being a bully, bitch, they're just about done, Cupcake. You're gonna bend the knee to the fucking truth, you little cunt. You think you're fucking thinking you're seeing shit that's not fucking right? You're about to get her, bud. Candace. Okay, buddy. Keep thinking I'm Candace. Remember, I have a crazy story where I think Kanye wrote Power for me too. And you've been going through my old videos. Maybe you've seen it, Uncle Will. Hey, you ever hear me talk about Kanye? Hey, would you like me to get my wife and say, hey, was everybody thinking I was crazy because I saying I was understanding Kanye? It wasn't that fucking hard if you understand common sense. Hey, Jay-Z, P. Diddy. That's before P. Diddy had issues. The feds. Feds. Hey, this Harvey Pasternak guy tried to steal my fucking brain from me. How's this happening? How do these people have the authority to try and fuck with me? Look, it's true. There's Harvey Pasternak, fucking ex-Canadian. You guys want to fucking not like a Canadian. Maybe you guys shouldn't mess with ones that fucking have them running around your country that used to fucking experiment with fucking mind control drugs for the Canadian government. And now he's fucking working with celebutards over there. Maybe he's handling. Maybe. You know what I mean? What kind of fuckstick thinks that he has the right to make fucking mental health calls on somebody like that, eh? Weird. Weird. Nobody cared though, eh? Hey, Will, hey, nobody cared about Kanye, eh? I did. I just unfortunately didn't have a voice. You know what I mean? Hey, can we take a look at Harvey Pasternak? Candace, his kid is scared of him at 3 a.m. Yeah, Uncle Will, keep coming with your old material, bud. And your old material just keep coming back to haunt you. Haunt you and haunt you and haunt you, bud. You can't escape what's coming to you, sweetheart. You gotta face her. And you're gonna have to face her. Could you imagine playing the role of a Tootsie Roll? Well, how many licks does it get to the inside center there, Uncle Will? Well, I think you've licked your brain a lot, so you got a lot of fucking unlicking to do. This is on you, Pumpkin. I'm just fucking I know you're gonna get what you deserve, and you're not gonna fucking like her at all. You're an asshole. You are what's hurting the world completely. Completely. In fact, the world's gonna see, bud. Look at what you do on your show. You point out things that are wrong, but then you come over here and you try and convince me that I'm crazy. Hey, bud, it's okay. I read you like a book, Pumpkin. And well, we'll get to know the fucking what Uncle Will has ever been up to. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're someone will pull your rap sheet up. We'll find out that thing that you're ashamed of that you never. Hey, bud, don't fuck around with God's children. You know what I mean? We're all God's children. And I'm not fucking with you, Will. I'm telling you where your own fucking bullshit has gotten you. Play the clown, enjoy the frown. You might want to be a sacred clown to get through that fucking circus, bud. Because I did. I'm a Heyoka. You know what I mean? A Heyoka to be part of the Rainbow Warriors. Imagine that. Hey, well, how would you like it if you seen Carl as part of the fucking Rainbow Warrior Order, bud? Sitting there representing the creator, eh? And you did what you did against a Rainbow Warrior, bud. You're not going to be very gay, Uncle Will. Even though people will question whether you're homosexual or not because you like running around asking men to wear ladies' panties to talk to you. You're a weirdo, dude. And you want everybody gay. So that's weird. You know what I mean? You're telling everybody who you are. And once they start to see it, they can't unsee it. Well, and then you have to see who you really are. And that will take some work, brother. Imagine. Will, I do thank you for being an idiot. I really do. Because imagine if you would have talked to me at the very beginning and we could have been friends and worked together, and you could have showed me where I was mental, or we could actually have helped the world together. Hey? But then again, I wouldn't have got all the lessons that I got without you being a douchebag. See what I mean? I appreciate you, bud. I try and use everything to my advantage. You know what I mean? I get upset and swept away in the what didn't happen. Doesn't matter what didn't happen, Uncle Will. It's what can happen. And if you want something to happen and you never give up on trying to make that thing happen, you can actually make that thing happen. I'm going to show you, Willard. I'm going to show you, brother. It's better to be with God than to be with whoever the fuck it is you fucking, whoever it is you're with. Well, we got the Masons in here too, eh? You want to fucking say that it's gay. I'm happy that I'm with God. So yeah, I'm gay for God. Eh? You don't know what the word gay means. Show me where the word gay means homosexual. I'll show you where it means happy. But you humans twist everything and you give it to Satan. You make it about things that it's not. Not that there's anything wrong with being a homosexual that I know of, but I'm not one. So that's for them to figure out with God. It's their connection. You know what I mean? Willard, I'm not here to judge anybody, bud. You know what I mean? I'm just here to try and bring them to God. And that's fuck to try and figure out the truth. You know what I mean? Should we help Amanda Bynes? Should we help Ashley Biden? Nay? You know what I watched today? I watched on Popcorn Planet. I don't know why. Megan Kelly's always I've always wanted her to be good, but there's something like she's a sides girl, you know what I mean? Anyways, I heard her making justifications or trying to make a case for that Epstein wasn't as sick as people thought they were because he was really only into 15-year-olds. It's not like he was into 8-year-olds and stuff like that. But you guys go watch that. It came on Popcorn Planet. I thought it was weird the way she said it. Maybe it's not what she meant. But to me, if you touch a child, that's like 15. If you're a grown man and you can't at least, like, fuck, you can't let them come out of their teens. You got fucking problems, I think. You know what I mean? Let their fucking brains fully develop before you fucking, you know what I mean? But I would think that fucking I don't know where Megyn Kelly was going with it. But then again, like I said in the video earlier today, before I heard that, I was like, hey guys, remember, Megyn Kelly was saying we might hear from Epstein or fucking some fucking thing. It was really weird. But you guys go check that out for your fucking selves. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. It's all sorts of weird. Rocco is your lover, Carl, and we all seen the video. Well, what you seen there, Willard, was it was called satire, bud. It was called using somebody's fears against them. You know what? I was bringing their thoughts to life. He was the one that made me the tranny. Like, you wanted me in ladies' panties. He wanted me to be a tranny, so I became a tranny, and I, let him live his fantasies out, bud. You know what I mean? And it really did piss him off. It really did. It really did its job, Will. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're trying to make me feel bad about, bud. I do love Rocco, just like I love you. I don't want you to suffer, but I know that you're gonna have to. I really know that you're gonna have to. It's unfortunate because I don't think it had to be that way, but hey, who knows? Maybe our destinies are just maybe this is just a story we're following, eh? Well, why would you pick to be so stupid? I think we have free will. I might not, but once you give yourself over to God, I mean, you still get to pick and choose, but and you feel the feelings. It's not like you're an emotionless little bitch. No, well, it's not easy thinking you work for God because that sounds crazy. You know what I mean? But hey, you let me know where I'm not. Oh, my favorite trolls are in the house, eh? Brotherhood Mason. Everyone's Uncle Will. Says the man that puts on a wig flirting with other men. No, I never flirt with men, but you might have caught me in some satire and you wanted it to be what you wanted it to be, but sorry, Will. I know you were hoping you could catch me in some women's clothing, but you didn't. Uh, uh, you and Rocco should team up and fight the Confederation, Carl. Well, listen, rolling. Me and Rocco are kind of two different people. See, I can bring the receipts for my little journey through humanity. You know what I mean? I didn't get to go into outer space like Rocco did. I didn't get to go to Diddy parties, and I wasn't wearing my blue Sean Johns, and I wasn't I wasn't part of Montauk, and I wasn't part of you know what I mean? I just went through the system of hell, pulling up receipts so I could show people that if you're with God, You can get through anything, Willard, because you don't understand what I've been through mentally because of fucking humans, bud. When you get thrown in and out of a fucking mental hospital 5 times because you're supposedly violent and suicide and there's no proof, it takes a toll on your brain. You know what I mean? And when you try and talk to people and they tell you you're wrong and you say, "Hey, let me show you where I think you're wrong. Let's sit down. You show me, I'll show you, and we'll use common sense to come up with a." No conversation to be had. You crazy. Or when you're having crazy thoughts, bud. It's not crazy if you're trying to tell people what you're thinking and you're trying to say, "Hey, this is weird. Can you help me out?" And they're like, "No, you're crazy. Get a pill for that. We ain't got no time. Get that pill. Take that pill. That take your crazy thoughts away." Hey, hey, Willard, get help, Carl. You good and well. You need it. Hey, Willard, what do I need help with, bud? Hey, hey. I like to have my son come on, but he won't. I like to have him tell you the 3 a.m. story, and I'd like for him to tell you it didn't happen at 3 a.m. But I like for him to tell you what I fucking said to him. You know what I mean? It is a weird thing. Probably fucking really weird for your dad to say that. Hey, are you guys fucking touching me? Are you fucking? You know what I mean? That would be a weird thing.
You make sure you're ready to go at 7:30. You should probably.
Poor Carl. Why poor me? I got God, Will. I feel sorry for you, bud. You're the one that doesn't want to accept the truth. You're the pedal protector, you fool. You fool, Uncle Will. Yo,
He'll replace it. He gets paid Thursday.
what's today?
Today's Tuesday. So he needs some for tomorrow. Thursday, he'll buy you some. He
Yeah.
says he still owes you a little bit from the last time you gave him some.
Well, no, I let him off the hook.
Because he got.
Yeah, because he did steal from me. Because
I know.
yeah, so I'm just letting you know, I don't need that.
Need that whole.
I don't need the part where he borrowed from me, but I will want back from what. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell diver, tell us what the little girl was removed from your home, Carl. Well, hell diver. Hey, Joanna. See, what these retards like to do is they like to take my stories because they think they're triggers to me, right? Like I'm honest all the time. When I say to you, our granddaughter, when I come on here and I say my fucking granddaughter was fucking stolen out of my house, right? They try to use this as I did something to get her taken out of the
It's
house.
nothing.
Okay. So what I try and tell them is, hey, listen, let me simplify this for you dumb fucks who don't fucking get it. So we already have a child in our house under CAS. Okay. We already have a child, not a blood child, a child that we take care of. Kin, free of fucking charge, motherfuckers. But my son had a daughter. The mother skipped town. So therefore, they get a hold of the fucking father because now he's responsible for the baby. And when he says yes, he picks the baby up, right? So I don't know the whole story, but the baby came here for like the fucking weekend. Something happened and they didn't come to our house because then they would have to fucking justify what they did. But what they did is they tricked my son to go to the fucking doctors. So for some reason, they could steal his fucking daughter. So let me clear this up for you guys. Let me clear this up and I'll let my wife talk. But I'm going to clear this up. If there was a fucking problem, CAS should be able to know that there's already a child within our house that we take care of. So if you're going to take one fucking child, you would take them all because you would check the situation of the children before you remove them, especially from the biological fucking parents.
So their excuses were, one, that we had to prove paternity for Bennett, that he was the father of the baby. So they needed paternity proof, so they couldn't give her to us because they didn't know if we were related, which makes no sense because then they put her in a foster home with people who are definitely not.
Yeah.
And the other one was that because CAS here was like, you can't just drop a baby off at a house that has a kin child in it because you have to come in and you have to do a visit and make sure that bringing another child into the house is not going to harm the first child that you have as the kin child.
Well, that's bullshit because that's our son's child. Yeah, I get it.
I know,
Yeah.
but
She's, yeah.
CAS
Yeah.
called the other CAS and said, hey, we need to just go in and do like a visit and make sure everything is okay with the other child to make sure that it's not going to mentally hurt him to bring another kid into the house. And then instead of doing that, the other one just went, oh, we're just going to pull the baby. And then you have to prove paternity and fight to get her back.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the actual steps they were supposed to do. So, which we sent in a complaint.
Which it costs money. Like you should that should take a phone call, phone a phone call, a phone call. Did you hear that? $12,000. $12,000. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal about the DNA test. Okay. It was okay. The mother said without a doubt, 100%, even if the big like he was the father. She 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 wasn't denying that my son was the father. But let me tell you, my my son had concerns because he'd already went through a situation where he had been told a child was his. And then as time gone on, it was, well, it probably pretty much is, but there is the possibility because we found out over a Facebook post. Do you know what I mean? Someone else was claiming that they might be the daddy of the pregnant girl. So then all of a sudden, but no, there was nothing to worry about. And then, do you know how hard it is to fucking sit there at the hospital and you're like, you're with your son and he's about to have you're about to have your grand, grand, grandbaby, right? And in that situation, and you see the baby for the first time, and you're like, I don't know where this is at. And you can't say nothing because if you fucking do, you're the fucking douchebag. You know what I mean?
Still have that kid. That's our kid.
And yet, yeah, we still that's our kin child. We've taken care of him since he was fucking born, pretty much. I mean, he's been in and out of our house before with the mother because we tried to help her or whatever. You know what I mean? So, like, fuck.
Where the cat is. Check my cupboard.
Oh, check the closet. He was in there earlier. And if you found him in there earlier, because I left the door open for him to come out. So you only put out half truths looking for sympathy. What are you talking about? Half truths, bud. $12,000 for a fucking when it would have just taken a phone call and a visit. They stole a fucking baby, bud. My son was ready to pay the full package to get the DNA test done right away. And if you want to talk to my wife, they're the ones that fucking delayed it because the fucktards didn't do fucking paperwork. Like, this is a no-brainer. This is things that shouldn't happen to people. Children shouldn't be ripped out of fucking homes unless you got a fucking pretty good fucking reason for it. They should do everything to accommodate people to keep families together, Will. And you don't care. You think it's funny. You think that you can come on here and try and make me feel bad about something. Why would I come out here and say this stuff if I could be proved an idiot? You know what I mean? That would be pretty stupid of me claiming to be a child of God. You get that, you dumbass? I'm trying to tell you, I've been through the fucking system and I've seen how she works and I've seen how humans operate. And that's what I'm trying to warn you people about. You have no clue who you are. The best of people will fucking turn on you if they have any sense of fear, if they could lose something, if their family might have to suffer to stand with somebody else that's in the right. They'll join the lie. But that don't go good when you die though, Uncle Will. You know what I mean? And that's what scares me is God knows our hearts. He knows whether we're capable of doing such things. Could we turn on a brother? I'm not talking a blood brother. I'm talking about fucking water and sun. Hey? And you know what kind of brother you are, Willard. Not fucking very solid one, are you, bud? Aye. Oh, Rip it's back too. You need to stop looking at just the pictures in the books. You need to read them. Where did you get that from, meathead? Where did you get that from? I've already told you I have PTSD. I have a hard time reading. I do like a paragraph or two in the Bible or in a book. You know what I mean? So yeah, pictures will help me. Got a fucking problem with that? I'm not ashamed. I'm trying to get better. You fucking retards want to keep me down, so I keep having to read picture books. Hey? You wouldn't want me to get any more fucking wiser than I already am, would you? Because then I point out more shit that you're doing that's fucking stupid and ignorant and gross. The fact that your pedal protector should be enough to fucking wake your ass up, but no, 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 that can't even wake you up. Fucking losers. I hope there's good people out there. I really do. Oh, I know there's probably a couple out there. We know you have shame. We see you act a fool daily. Well, maybe you're the fool. Eh? Maybe. Am I the fool? Or are you the fool for watching the fool? If you think I'm a fool, you're wasting your time. So now you're the fool. Fool. But here's the deal. I think you're the fool. And by using you and showing people that you are the fool, they don't want to be the fool like you. You know what I mean? And when people start telling you that you're the fool, maybe you'll stop wanting to be the fool and you won't be a fool no more. Hey, stop fooling yourself. We want you to do better. Most of us do. Rip it. You don't want me to do better. You want me on your level, bitch. I ain't never coming down there. The land of the pedal protectors. I left that place and I no. I'm not identifying with you fucking goofballs. You're stupid and ignorant and gross. But anyways, what else were we gonna talk about? Huh? This is what? The Saudi prince? The Saudi prince? I think I have a video on that too. Where's the Saudi prince? Yeah. Maybe we could get PBD or Joe Rogan to get Amanda Bynes on their podcast, eh? Maybe we could, you know, or you know, or you know, here, here.
Things are hard when it's cold out, when you don't want to do it, when you feel weak. We need to remember Philippians 4:1-3. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. In Jesus' name, God bless you guys. When things are hard, when it's cold out, when you don't want to do it, when you feel weak, we need to remember Philippians 4:1-3.
Philippians 4:1-3. All things through Christ can strengthen me. So when I feel weak, Jesus gives me the strength to do the right things. Hey, Willard? Hey? Jesus will bring you power, buddy, not weakness. Not weakness. He'll take you out of your paddle protecting ways. Do you want to start taking on the ways of Jesus, bud? Wouldn't that sound better for you? Wouldn't that give you a better ending, pumpkin? Instead of being known as the ultimate battle protector? Because that's the way you're looking, bud. You're not looking good. You're looking like a hypocrite. You're going to be all over the place, bud. Rip it. We'll see who's on what level, bud. I'm a child of God. I'm trying to bring you there. I'm not trying to fucking bring you down. I'm trying to fucking bring you up, but no, bud, you're on a fucking shitty level and it's gross and you're sick and you need help. You're mentally fucking ill. You guys are mentally ill. You know that, don't you? You have demons that you need to fucking get rid of. I don't know who hurt you fucking people, but you might want to figure her out. You know what I mean? I know she feels good coming together now, thinking you feel like big men and like you're accomplishing something, but really all you're doing is making yourselves look stupid. You know what I mean? Are you calling me a drag queen? Don't think so, bud. No, I don't think they should be fucking having story time with our kids, and I have to fight about that all the time. So if you want to ask my wife if I'm a drag queen or if I'm for drag queens, no, the answer would be no. But listen, bud, if that's your adult entertainment and that's something you want to go to on your own time, and there's establishment and there's a business enough for it, and you're a grown adult, your brain's fully developed, bud, you go fucking entertain yourself the way you want, buddy. You know what I mean? But don't put your fantasies off on me, okay? You know what I mean? Like, if I was a drag queen, I'd be more than happy to tell you. You know what I mean? But unfortunately for you, buddy, your fantasies will not come true today. Oh, yep. Yeah, Megyn Kelly, I can't believe she said that. And I wanna know about when she was talking about when we might hear from fucking Epstein again. I might fucking try and find that. I might try and find that clip. I know she's out there somewhere. Because Popcorn Planet played a couple clips. I suggest you guys go watch it. It's from today. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Deep Straight trying to take Trump out. All right, we got 5 people in here, and I want to make something known because we talk about Roseanne, right? And I think there's a group of fucking morons out there that are trying to fucking trick and fool you guys all. I might be wrong. They might be on the good side of things. Fuck, who knows? Maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe I'm the Antichrist. The Antichrist that only wants the truth, and if you follow me, you'll go to hell. Follow any man, you'll fucking go to hell. What were we gonna look at here? Oh yeah, we were on the wrong one. We didn't want TikTok. Okay, so this dude here, I just want you guys to see this Pete. Okay, I want you to see him.
Because from the screen, when I could see her eyes become more enlightened, as she was doing this, I heard, pray for her life. For what she's dipping into will cost her. Pray for her. For what is a conspiracy will prove to be not a conspiracy at all. And her eyes got bigger. Then I saw Alex Jones come up. And Alex Jones was looking at her from a glance. And he was looking at her computer. But he didn't want to touch it. He didn't want to touch it. He was focused on the nation. And as I was shown the nation, Alex Jones turned his face from her because he didn't want to get into what she was talking about, even if he believed it. He thought in this vision, he turned his face.
Did you guys hear that? Now, I want you to tell you who this fucking clown is right now, okay? I want to tell you who this fucking clown is. This is the clown that all told you guys predicted Donald Trump's ear was fucking going to get shut off. Okay? He predicted this before it fucking happened. Okay? I want you to get this fucking loud and clear because if I was being honest, I don't see too much wrong with Donald's ear. Either he has one hell of a plastic surgeon or something might sniff. Something might be fucking sniffing about. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of little pumpkins out there with these little fucking predictors like Troy Black talking about fucking Candace Owens. And this guy just right here just said, and I didn't hear this before, that she was going to die. And then would turn out not to be a conspiracy. If they fucking touch Candace Owens, they will probably die. The nasty, well, when they leave here, I would not want to be them. Anybody who goes after somebody who all they want is the fucking truth, I believe they will get their soul smashed in. I believe that they have no fucking clue what the fuck they're doing. And you would have to be a complete fucking clown to fuck around the way you are. Because whoever took Charlie Kirk out, if that's what he was doing, was standing up for the truth, and that's all he wanted, and it cost him his fucking life, and that he knew it, he prophesized his own death if Candace isn't lying, they're gonna fucking pay. You don't fuck with God's people. They're in trouble. All these people are working together. And I'm telling you that there's Roseanne and all these fucking people. They've got a plan. Greg Locke, Tennessee preacher. Go check him out. He said at one time he got together for a government fucking meeting and he had to sign an NDA. Why is that? Now, he's Mr. fucking it. Hanali. He's Mr. Hanali now. He's always in Hanali. Hanali and everywhere. Too bad Greg picked fucking Hanali over Christ, eh? What's the truth, Gregory? We need to tell these pastors what's the truth. What are the commandments, you dumb fuck? Hey, Greg Locke, you big smart Christian, you. Hey, dumb fuck, what are the commandments and who's breaking them? Hey, Greg, you big tough motherfucker, eh? You're a little bitch of Satan. Point proven right there. Point proven right there. Anybody who can fucking tell me right there I'm wrong and that Greg Locke is not a part of Satan's little fucking group by fucking backing people who break his God's commandments? Or is Jesus his God? Because Jesus told him he was the law of Moses. Those were the fucking laws that Moses laid down, the commandments. And you can't prove it otherwise, eh, Lone Wolf? You can't. Covet thy neighbor. Do you think neighbor was being coveted when that video came out of the Shields and they did the nasty things? This is the thing. Can you imagine if it was the end of time, eh, Lone Wolf? Could you imagine? All these people who ever just were just total fuck stains, eh? They'd have to come to the realization that, well, it don't pay to be a fuck stain. Now she's time to repent. And you know what? It's probably easier doing the task than it is to fucking bring your ass to fucking mm, you'll want people to fucking forgive you, you know what I mean? You'll want to hear it. People who have done bad to people, they're gonna be begging. They're gonna be begging people just to fucking forgive them. They're gonna want forgiveness. Hey? Slayback, Carl, would you do if we stopped coming and talking to you? Well, I don't know. Maybe other people would feel comfortable talking to me. I don't need a fucking whole slew of people. It only has to start with one, right, buddy? And then two, and then three. Like, here's the deal. I know that I could probably, if I just wanted to act a certain way and do whatever and wanted to make sure that I could get people's attention without being me, I could probably pump some money into my TikTok or into my YouTube and get some more views and but I'd rather just come on my channel, my YouTube channel, and just try and be me and just try and discuss things and see what other people think, you know what I mean? Every once in a while I get some questions and Johnny Ringo's never been an idiot to me, I don't think. Or maybe he has been and then he stopped. I don't know. Like Brian from Scotland, the Stardust, Vintage comes around once in a while. Sherry. Um, I had someone in my live earlier, Gen X, something or other, JENX. Is this guy playing crazy or he doesn't have to work, or is it the other Carl? Just curious. Well, see, here's the deal. You guys like to get me on the work thing, eh? Guys really like to try and make me feel like I'm not a man because I tell you guys, I'm not, I have PTSD. I'm trying, fuck, if I could work, I would work and still work for God. But unfortunately, trying to fight through my mental illness and face my fucking problems, and they run from me and I can't get it out. I need to face it. Where do you go? Where do you go for help? Where do you go? Where do you go for your problems? Hey? Hey, you call me Carl. Gen X lives. You call me Carl. I don't know what you mean by that. But no, I play myself in real life there, buddy. That's it. You don't like me, you don't have to be over here. They're all crazy. Well, rip it. Why do you come over here? You're entertained with my craziness? You like being called a fucking pedal protector and you can't protect yourself to say you're not? That's weird, dude. Why can't you figure this out? You just said, "Oh, I did." As someone who comes on here and I appreciate the things that they say, I was saying everybody's not a troll. I wasn't saying anything bad about you, Jen. That's all. I was just mentioning that you were in my live earlier and that you weren't saying bad things. Oh, not that I caught anyways. You know, I never expected anybody to fucking come right out and believe that I was chosen from God. That would take some conversations and I also let people tell me where they let me know where I might be wrong, but hey, I listen more than I chat because I can't stand the trolls. Well, thanks for coming over. This is what I mean though, Jen. Could you imagine if we could have conversations? Like, look at what these people do. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know. If they want to entertain themselves, they can entertain themselves by helping the children. You know what I mean? Like I tried getting everybody together before to do fucking superhero videos and we could all send them to Bill Gates asking him the Epstein questions, you know what I mean? Did Melinda divorce you because of Epstein? Hey, just little things like that make it fun, you know what I mean? Turn everybody in the whole world into a superhero. Asking Bill Gates if he was a fucking supervillain. And if he's not, will he become a superhero and find out who was all on Epstein's island? I mean, he knows the people that Epstein was hanging out with. Hey? uh, well, thanks, Jan. I try. I mean, everything I say might not be truthful, but it might be somebody else's lie too that I don't mind finding out about because then I can drop it. Everybody thinks spirituality is about gaining all this knowledge or what do they call them? Downloads. I got my download today. Fuck, I get my downloads from fucking. I mean, I guess. I mean, we all get downloads. It's what the universe gives us, right? And how we work with it. It's just on how we want to come to that knowledge, right? How do we want to use the universe? Do we just want to think that the universe just gave us a dump in our brain and all like I don't get it. The whole download thing, but I do if you think about it one way, but see those people scare me. Like I fuck. It's not like I like to be a dick, but oh, I know what I here, this goes